People walked past the artwork of French street artist Christian Guemy, also known as C, in tribute to member. Read MorePARIS, 13 men and a woman go on trial Wednesday over the 2015 attacks against a satirical newspaper and a kosher supermarket in Paris that marked the beginning of a wave of violence by the Islamic State group in Europe. 17 people and all 3 gunmen died during the 3 days of attacks in January 2015. Those on trial in France's terrorism court are accused of buying weapons, cars, and helping with logistics. Most say they thought they were helping plan an ordinary crime. 3, including the only woman accused, are being tried in absentia after leaving to join Islamic State. The attacks from January 7-9, 2015, started during an editorial meeting at Charlie Hebdo, whose offices had been unmarked and guarded by police since the publication of caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad years before. Brothers Sharif and Said Kouachi gunned down 12 people before carjacking a vehicle and fleeing. They claimed the attacks in the name of Al-Qaeda. 2 days later, on the eve of the Jewish Sabbath, Ahmadi Koulibaly stormed the Hypercacher supermarket, killing 4 hostages in the name of the Islamic State group as the brothers took control of a printing office outside the French capital. The attackers died that day during near-simultaneous police raids. It took days more for investigators to realize that Koulibaly was also responsible for the seemingly random death of a young policewoman the previous day. It took further weeks to unravel the network of petty criminals and neighborhood friends linking the 3 attackers. By then, Koulibaly's wife had left for Syria with the help of 2 brothers also charged in the case. Most of the 11 who will appear insist their help in the Massachusetts killings was unwitting. Since 2012, terrorism capitalized on the prevailing delinquency there is around these terrorists, said Samia Maktuf, a lawyer for one of the attack survivors. They are not second fiddles, they are full accomplices. You know, when you provide a weapon it's not to go and party. Later that year, a separate network of French and Belgian fighters for Islamic State struck Paris again, this time killing 130 people in attacks at the Bataclan Concert Hall, the National Stadium, and in bars and restaurants. Wednesday's trial opened under tight security, with multiple police checks for anyone entering the main courtroom or the overflow rooms. At nearby newsstands, the latest issue of Charlie Hebdo appeared, reprinting the caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad cited by the gunmen who killed so many of the publication's editorial staff. Not of terrorism, not of freedom.